Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Twin Flame vlog, which is my twin flame story week by week. And guess what, guys? It has been several weeks since I posted a twin flame vlog. I am filming this on one of the hottest weekends in California in forever. I am here with Grogu, my Jedi master. Much more of a Jedi than I am. I've got my Grogu mug. I do not have tea in it this time. It is too flippin' hot. I've got some water. That's what I have in my Grogu mug. Take a sip of my water. I'm like sweating. I've been filming for about 51 seconds and I'm already sweating. Oh, good. You know what? You know what's great about this Grogu mug is that it keeps liquids very hot, and also it keeps liquids really cold. That is amazing. I feel like the makeup is actually dripping off my face at this point, but I'm gonna do this for you guys. And I just mentioned that it's been a long time since I did a twin flame vlog, and one of the reasons, as you can probably guess, is by the title that I put on this video. When your twin flame journey feels like a ghost town. And that is what my twin flame journey has been. My twin flame journey has felt like a ghost town, literally. No action, no signs of life. My divine masculine in the 3D physical world has been absent for a long time. Now, of course, if you read my twin flame books, if you follow my channel, okay, plug here, self-promotion, my brand new book, Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. Do check it out in paperback, Kindle, or Audible books. You're always together with your twin flame in the 5D. Of course, I'm always with my twin flame in the 5D, just as you're always with your twin flame in the 5D. But guys, my 3D experience since back in February of this year has been like ghost town. Like a ghost town. Like a desert. Dry as a desert. And I just wanted to address that this time around in the twin flame vlog, because sometimes that happens, and sometimes I'm sure you've experienced this where you're feeling like not like a twin flame, right? You're not feeling like a twin flame because maybe you've been done with the work for quite some time and you're just kind of living your life and doing your own thing and not doing anything in particular when it comes to the twin flame journey. And so you might just wake up and just forget you're a twin flame, or you might be like, I can't even remember the last time I thought about being a twin flame, and I can't even remember the last time I thought about my twin flame. Well, that's not entirely true. Your twin flames are twin flame, and in some way, shape, or form, they're on your mind, right? They couldn't not be on your mind because they're a part of you. And that's really something that I do emphasize in this book. But like for me, honestly, nothing really in the twin flame realm has been going on. Of course, I cater to you guys and I do videos and coaching and readings for you guys. And so really that keeps me connected to the twin flame journey. But if I didn't have that, I wouldn't feel very connected to the twin flame journey in any way, shape, or form. And in that way, it really does feel like you're on the twin flame journey, but it really truly does feel like being in a ghost town, where it's like the ghost town is a twin flame journey and you're just walking around by yourself, like looking around for any sign of life. And that's exactly what it feels like. And that's what it has felt like. And so when I think about doing my twin flame story week by week, especially in these past several weeks, I'm like, well, I really don't have much to talk about because nothing has been happening. Nothing. And I mentioned dating. God, it was like a few months ago, maybe, on the Twin Flame vlog. I can't even remember now. But I did mention dating and about twin flames dating on this twin flame journey. And I have had no luck there either. Now, that's highly unusual for me because dating has always been an easy thing for me. And so not dating is a little bit strange. But back in the beginning of the year of 2022, I had hired an astrologer to work with for about 6 months, just once a month for about 6 months. And she mentioned that according to my birth chart and the transit chart, that not much was going to be going on in my love life for like a year and some change. And I was like, what? No! What are you talking about? No, that can't be true. Because for me, relationships, dating have always been an important part of my life. And while I haven't been dating a lot, really, in the past several years, but it has always been an important part of my life. And so when she mentioned that, according to the transits in my birth chart, that dating really wouldn't be prevalent in my life for the next year. I mean, this was back in January, so for the next year and some change, I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And you know when you hear something that you don't necessarily want to hear, and then you protest? And that's kind of what I did. I did an internal protest and a little bit of an external protest, but I was like, no, that's not true. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Well, I'm here to tell you 8 months into 2022 and nada, like not much has happened in my love life. So not only has nothing happened in my twin flame journey, not a lot's happened in my love life either. And I know a lot of you have gotten back into the dating scene, and one thing that you might have noticed as well is that you get all geared up to start dating somebody else. And you're like, okay, I haven't heard from my twin flame in 10 months, 12 months, 15 months, 2 years, whatever the case may be. You're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna do my profile. I'm gonna get some pictures. Gonna look all cute and get myself on some dating apps. And then you either get nothing or you start engaging with people and then somehow they just drift away. And that's kind of been my experience, is that either I get nothing or I engage with somebody and then they just kind of like drift away for no apparent reason. And I'm like, all right, this is very strange. This is really weird. So yeah, I mean, the universe apparently doesn't want me to be dating this year, I guess. I don't know. That's what it certainly feels like. So other than that, like, I've been focusing a lot on my career, on my YouTube channel, on finishing my book and publishing my book, which that was a huge endeavor. I mean, it is this big. It doesn't look very big, but it's big. It's 231 pages. It's a longer of the nonfiction works I've done. Not the longest. Enlightened Medicine was the longest. This is one of the longer books that I've written. So it took a long time to do, a lot of effort. And so I've been focusing my time on that and my YouTube channel, of course. I hope you guys have seen some changes and some differences in my YouTube channel. So I have been focusing on that. I've been focusing on getting healthier. Always focusing on that. Getting healthier. That's always my mantra, just getting healthier in any way I can. And I'm studying astrology. So that's something that I have mentioned, and I've been cracking the books, guys. Cracking the books, learning all I can about astrology. And I'm giving myself a full year to be a full-time student of astrology and study astrology backwards, forwards, up and down, inside and out, and really kind of get my own style of how I'm going to read birth charts and transit charts and synastry charts and all those lovely things. So yeah, but I haven't been doing a whole lot. I will be traveling in the month of September. I will be headed to Mexico for a vacation. And I'll be going solo, guys. Mexico seems to like me alone. I've only been to Mexico. I went to Mexico twice with a boyfriend back. God, I can't even remember. See, I have to like really think about it. Probably somewhere around 2009 and 2011 or something like that. But went with a boyfriend twice. Last 2 times I've been to Mexico for a vacation. I've been by myself, and this time looks like it'll be the same. Something new for me in the past 3 years, 4 years of doing solo vacations. Kind of weird, but I mean, it is. I look at it kind of as a retreat when I do it that way. I do a lot of introspection, a lot of meditation, a lot of reading, writing. So I look at it as a retreat. And if you have not yet taken a vacation by yourself, and you're a twin flame and you happen to be a divine feminine, do it. Take a vacation alone. Take a vacation by yourself. It is very enlightening. It's really, really enlightening. I write about this in my new book, actually, this one. Oops, wrong side. I either write about it. No, I think I do write about it in this book. Maybe I write about it in the first book, but I most definitely write about it in this book. That the first time I took a vacation alone, this was since I was 19, so that doesn't count because that was a long time ago. But the first time I took a vacation solo was upon the urging of a twin flame coach that I had one time who had a great impact on my life in that one session. And she really encouraged me to, like, if I wanted to take a vacation, take a vacation. Don't wait. And so back in 2019, I believe it was July. It was the middle of the summer. So I believe it was like end of June, early July. And for the first time ever since I was 19, but in my adult life, I took a vacation to Mexico by myself. And actually, I'm going back to the same place this time around. I went to a different place last time, but I'm going back to the same place this time around because I wrote a large part of Twin Flame Romance while I was on that Mexico vacation. I would get up in the morning, go have a coffee, and I would write for about 2 to 3 hours every day. It was very therapeutic, but it was like the first time I felt comfortable vacationing by myself, and well, obviously vacationing by myself, right? But I mean, it was the first time where I was like, oh, I don't need to have a boyfriend. I don't need to have a man with me. And I was fine. It was totally fine. And it was very enlightening for me because in previous parts of my life, A, I would have never gone on vacation by myself. B, I would have been like, oh, woe is me. I don't have a boyfriend with me. I'm so sad. And, I would have played the victim card a little bit. But I don't do that anymore. And I haven't done that. And so I'm looking forward to my Mexico vacation. Would I rather be with someone? Yes, I would. But I am an easy person to vacation with, but I get disturbed easily. I easily get disturbed. So it's not easy for someone to travel with me and for me not to get irritated because I go to bed early, I get up early, I don't like noise when I sleep. So not the easiest person is in that way. I'm very routined. So if I were to go just with a friend on vacation, it might not work out so well. So I'd rather be alone. With a significant other, you're usually pretty used to them or used to having sleepovers with them. So it changes things slightly. So that's really what I've been doing. Not much has really drastically changed in my life. I've been ultra focused on YouTube, ultra focused on what I can do to help serve you guys better. And here is the thing that I haven't done in the past that I'm more ultra focused on is like, how can I have more fun in the process of what I'm doing? And that's something that I'm really trying to figure out, is how to have more fun doing what I'm doing as a career in this whole process. Because I tend to take work very seriously. And that can sometimes drag you down in the middle of the day when you're knee deep in editing. So I'm trying to have more fun in the process. And I hope that shows a little bit in the videos and some of the editing that I've done recently, which is a lot more work. But I'm learning more things as well, which is great. And it's always fun to keep it fresh, for sure. But if you've been feeling like your twin flame journey feels like a ghost town, just know that you're not alone. You're not alone in the ghost town, even though it looks pretty empty. You might have to look around in the corners to see who's lurking there, but you might find some other divine feminine twin flames lurking around in the ghost town with you. But no, you're not alone if you've been feeling like, where is my twin flame journey? Like, what is it now? I don't feel anything. I don't see anything. I would say, like, take my advice in that. And if that's what you've been feeling, like not really feeling like a twin flame much anymore, or like this is your journey anymore, focus on yourself. Take a vacation solo. Develop some hobbies that are unique to you. Develop some hobbies and friend groups and various things that are very, very unique to you and your life. And when your twin flame comes back around, that you will have individual hobbies that are not the same as your twin flame's hobbies, or not the same as your twin flame's interests, so that you are a fully developed individual person rather than pulling yourself into something codependent where you perhaps take on the interests of your partner versus having your own individual interests, so that you can go out there and do what you want to do when you guys aren't doing things together. And that was another lesson that I had to learn throughout the years, but it was a hardcore lesson that I had to learn to like have my own interests and not only take on the interests of my person that I'm dating. Because I tend to morph into what they're doing. That's just what I've always done. You know, tend to take on more of the interests of what they're doing because I'm like, oh, I want to spend time with you. So yeah, I'll go to this or that function with you. When in reality, sometimes it just didn't suit me and it wasn't interesting for me. So, you know, in relationships, of course, you make compromises, right? So sometimes you do some of those things out of love and devotion to your partner, but sometimes you do things individually and separately, and that's fine too. So just know that, you know, hopefully it'll get better. We shall see. I really feel like the twin flame journey is a long game, and this is probably something that not many of us knew going into it, that it really is a long game. It's not a short-term thing. And of course, as I mentioned in this book, the twin flame journey is more about you and your personal development and doing things for you that makes you feel more fulfilled and happy and joyous and living in the present moment and having fun while you're doing it. And I think that's like of the utmost importance, is that learning to be in the present moment and having fun while you're doing it all the time. Not just some of the time. Even when you have to fix something that's broken, right? Or even when you're sweeping the floor. Or cleaning out the kitty litter. I didn't think about that because I was like, what did I do today? So thank you so much for joining me, Twin Flame. I want to give you a great big hug and say you're not alone in this ghost town that you might be feeling alone in. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell scroll to call for all notifications. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for supporting this channel in any way you can. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!